Hello everyone. So today we are going to be talking about different landforms. So the notes today are super simple. I'm literally just going over landforms. So because on Friday we talked about, or in theory we talked about the lithosphere, landforms are created in the lithosphere. It's going to be by internal and external forces, okay? So the very first thing is going to be the isthmus. The isthmus is a narrow piece of land that connects two large land masses. So this right here is a picture of the Panama Canal. I'm sorry, not the Panama Canal, but Central America. This is connecting the North America to South America. It's just a narrow strip of land. Then we have mountains, that part of the land that rises above the rest of the land. And it's going to have really steep slopes, so it's going to be like a triangle, and it's going to have a peak. So that's that tip of the peak. The tip of the triangle, pardon me. Hills are also part of the land that rises, but it's going to be rounded, okay? It's not going to have that triangle shape. It's going to have more of a curve to it. A plateau is a large flat area of land that is higher than the surrounding land, okay? So growing up, I was always taught it was kind of like a table. So you have a table that rises above everything else. So it's flat, goes down, lower land. A plain in the Midwest, we are known for our plains. We have zero mountains, hardly. Plains are going to be really good for farming, which again is what the Midwest is known for. Not so much in Texas. I mean, we do have quite a few plains, but you guys are going to be more hilly than other places because you didn't have the glaciers moving through. And so when the glaciers moved through, it flattened everything out. So that's why the Midwest and parts of the northern United States are really flat. A valley is a long hollow in the Earth's surface. So it's like a dip. Okay, this is a valley. It's the opposite of a hill. A hill goes up, a valley goes down. A peninsula is a piece of land that extends outward from a continent and is surrounded by water on three sides. So when we talk about Europe is basically a continent full of peninsulas because all these little things that jut out are considered peninsulas, okay? An island is just a body of land that's really kind of small. It's smaller than a continent, and that is completely surrounded by water. Y'all know what an island is. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened to my picture here, but an archipelago is a group of closely scattered islands. So if you think about Hawaii is an archipelago because it's a series. I think Hawaii's 7 small islands. The same with Japan. Japan is, I believe, 5 islands that are really close together, so we just all call them one thing. And I believe that's the last. Oceans. Of course, we have our oceans. We have 5 oceans. We have the Arctic Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, which wraps around. We have the Indian Ocean, and then one that's not listed here is going to be the Southern Ocean, okay? The Southern Ocean is right above Antarctica. A strait is a narrow waterway connecting two large bodies of water. So here we have the Strait of Gibraltar, which is between North Africa and Europe, and it's going to connect the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea. A lake is a body of water completely surrounded by land. And then, fun fact, most lakes are going to be freshwater, which means they're not going to have any salt in them. Again, that doesn't mean all of them, but the vast majority are going to be freshwater. A stream is just a body of water flowing through the land. It's not as big as a river. You can see here it's kind of small. You could probably walk over it. And a river is going to be larger, okay? Considerable volume is what this says. So it's a stream, but much bigger. And you can see that it's very wide here. They have bridges here. This isn't something you can walk across, okay? And that is your only notes for today. So go ahead and make sure that you filled out these notes and then do your landforms matchup, which I'll explain in class. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next class period.